I figured out the problem, and it's that the game is discriminating against me. You see, I'm a bald man. I do not have a fine tooth comb. All right, I'm gonna get back to the plane now. All right, yeah, let's take another look over this map. The Great Oak. How did I miss all of this? Okay. Well, let's go check out the Great Oak right now. Huge tree stands before me, impossibly tall and wide, bigger than I could have ever imagined any living thing might be. Its upper branches graze the sky. Maybe we need to know that for later. All right, I don't see anything else this time. We'll check it again from time to time. Let me get my plants back in order here too. Need to trust my gut more. I knew it didn't make any sense from what we had. My mom was into horticulture. I found this among her things. Golden light, that's a plant, right? I'm not sure what long Meg could mean though. Is that another plant? Anyway, I thought you should have it just in case it's any help. Golden light. Start at long Meg. Start at long Meg. Long Meg. Is that a town name? Low Wood. Long Meg. My initial thought was maybe there's a river called Meg, and the long referred to its length. Long Meg. See, the really fun thing is, because my mother and wife have already played this, they know where it is. And I know my wife pretty well. And I think she's screaming right now. Long Meg. I don't see anything. I don't even see anything with like MEG together anywhere. That's MEA. Meat hop. Methop, one of the two. Golden light. Golden light's the plant, though. All right, we might have to wait on this one too. Annie, help me. The amulet. I can't remove it and it's drawing life from me. Long something? Long Vericoon. Sometimes called witch's remedy, the long Vericoon is believed to lift curses. Small leaves grow in pairs along the stem. That applies. Not missing it. Okay, I was making sure. Because I thought we had one other that had little pears growing up it. But I feel like this is the only thing that applies. Alright. I can feel it working. Thank you. Cauldry. It's good to see you, my friend. I've been on the road so long, I'd started to wonder if you were still on the other end of the letters I've been sending. Oh yeah, Amos, yeah. Back in town for a few days, and I wanted to give you these before I forgot. Found them in the pocket of an overcoat that belonged to your uncle. Oh, are there going to be more of these? Yep. Okay. Okay. They all have a different number of petals. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But do they stay in that order? That seems really simple to figure out. Wait. That can't be a coincidence. Okay, so we need the 6 over here. 5 here. 4 stays there. 2, 3. $18.13 Gosforth. Tree there, something to do with the giant tree we were thinking about earlier. Robert Barrow's Medicinal Herbology. Black Hall Road, Kendall. Is that somewhere in town we could go? Okay, Devil's Nightcap. Trimblehuff. A Briar's Disc, often called a smuggler's disc, is a simple device that can be used to send coded message. Location of cache cargo, for example. Principle is cunningly straightforward, but the code is undecipherable to praying eyes. Both parties must be in possession of a disc of identical size with the same symbols etched around the edge, and a map. To encode a location, we then place the disc over some named point on the map nearby and note whichever symbol is pointing to the location. It may be necessary to string multiple symbols together, but you can use this method to reach any other point on the map as required. Okay, so we already figured out how to use that thing. So the question is this herbology card, Kendall, that's a town here, right? Or maybe I'm thinking of Kentmere. No, Kendall. I find the medicinal herbology shop off Black Hall Road. I know you, says the man behind the counter. Robert Barrow, presumably. You're the owner of Strange Horticulture. 2 hours later, after a lengthy and engaging discussion covering a variety of botanical subjects, we decide on a trade. Turns out Robert is a collector of unusual fungi, and I have just the thing for him. Well, that immediately limits our options. Copper, Palladium, Caledonian. Plant has a rejuvenation effect, but most who have tried to benefit from its properties have come to realize that it is a curse, not a blessing. Though you may appear younger, you will quickly become more frail and brittle. Red patches that are often seen growing on it and are in fact a type of fungus themselves, not a part of... Oh, these all three have red patches, though. Red warts growing on it, specifically. Viscous white liquid. That makes me think no. It smells rotten. I think we go with the warts. Oh, we got a bunch of plants for it. Okay. Hi, Simone. I have no idea what any of this means, but it seemed like something you might find interesting. I found it while clearing out the nook of the east wing. Baylock's Elixir. Made from the crushed petals of 3 distinct plants, Baylock's Elixir is a potent aid to memory, allowing those who drink it to ensure they retain important information that they will never forget. Care must be taken after drinking, however, to avoid the fate of Grey Gale, who slowly lost her mind after taking Baylock's and is staring at a blank wall for 12 hours. Okay. So... my issue with that is how would we even mix anything together? I'm guessing we can't do anything with that right now. We have no indication that we can combine plants in thaumaturgy, right? No. What the hell is the other game? In the other game, apothecary. What's the other game? God, I'm losing my mind. Anyway, in the other game, you had the pedestals where you could clearly combine stuff. I don't know anywhere we would do that here. So we'll have to wait on that for now. A young woman alone in the world, she was taken in by the sisterhood and given a home. It was a chance for a redemption, a new start. In Tibet, a noble elder stood silently watching starry sky. Those are an interesting choice of words. Tibet, let's find that first. That's okay, over here. Noble elder stood silently watching starry skies. Yeah, first letters were the directions. I found myself in a patch of moorland surrounded by jagged peaks and menacing clouds. A distinctive plant stands out against the swaths of purple heather, and there, another. Well, I don't know how we can solve anything else right now. I do just want to... Because I understand how I missed this one when we first got this thing working. I don't know how I missed this one, though. So I was wondering if maybe more stuff was being added. We also do not know what to do with this coin at the moment. Hi, Simone. Long Meg? Sorry, I've not heard of it, but I'll keep an eye out for you in the library. Okay, that makes me feel better about that. As long as you can get me some fever kiss, that is. We've been waiting to do that. Hey, we got mail. There's talk around town of a woman who wears a green mask made of jade. There are all sorts of oddballs in Undermere, but that's certainly unusual. Beckfoot Candle. Let's find Beckfoot. At least I hope that's the area we're looking for, because if we're looking for Candle and then have to point for Beckfoot, we're gonna have a problem, because I don't know what the fuck a Beckfoot is. Although I don't see Beckfoot either. Bowfell. Ah, here we go. Beakfoot. Beckfoot. Okay, I was right. So Beakfoot. Candle. Candle leads me to the east of Wastewater? To the north of the mighty Scalefall Pike grazes the sky, the tallest peak in England. Challenge beckons me, perhaps another time. Alright, got another plant. Forest. You got green ass eyes, bro. It's awesome. I've been talking to people around town, trying to learn as much as I can about this beast that is rumored to have been seen in these parts. In the old world, they called this thing the Servant, but the people here seem to have forgotten that name. Except the group calling themselves the Seeds of Redemption. They are something I did not expect, and they have made it clear they want me to stay away from the Servant. They seem to worship it. But I'm getting distracted. My Dranthium supplies are low. I need more. Have we? I don't think... Yeah. Plant with powerful mind-altering abilities, those who inhale smoke from burning its long, sharp leaves elevate their awareness to levels otherwise unachievable. That's how I feel about marijuana. Some known Dranthium as Green Eye. Name derived from the telltale sign of overdose, where even the whites of the eyes take on a green tint. That is, like, no information, though. All right, long, sharp leaves. Long, sharp leaves. These are kind of long. Those are kind of long. No, not at all. I don't know that I'd call those long. No. Long leaves. No. Those are long leaves. Long, thin leaves that bear surprisingly sharp edges. Those are long leaves. Let's do this. Okay, that's one more down. Hi, Ruben. I crept around Black Combe 2 nights ago in the pitch black. But I gave you the flower. Oh, that eyebright is some potent stuff. Oh, I see what you're saying. I could see clear as day. Upon the fell, I found a shallow pit full of skulls. Some deer, fox, badger, and some human. There was an eerie silence about the place, and every part of me was screaming to get out of there. Oh, I clicked way too many times. Back down on the flat, I heard a terrible noise. Nope, stop going down. Like an axe-maker whetstone, but unmistakably animal. High on the ridgeline, I saw a cowled woman wearing a jade mask watching me, and beside her, something dark and human and bloody huge. Was What's-Her-Face never dreaming to begin with? Was the jade mask woman always actually there while she was awake? I don't mind admitting that I'm out of my depth on this one. I need to speak to Verona again. While I'm here, I'll grab some wild coal for my pounding head. You've been out drinking too if you'd seen what I did. Okay, wild coal. Purple berries are recommended by physicians in place of a hair of the dog mentality as a tonic for those suffering the effects of having drunk too much the night before. There are some who consider wild coal a sacred plant, perhaps owing to its rarity, and claim that it is bad luck to pick berries from it. I mean, it's gotta be this. Yeah, that one was pretty simple. We've seen the berry ones a couple of times. Michael Bennett, I know that name. My neighbor has a foul-smelling mushroom that she says can ward off evil spirits. It's a horrible little thing that attracts flies, but I'd rather that than sit and do nothing. There's something very strange out in the woods. I mean, this smells rotten. We're just gonna try it. Oh no. Viscous lick. It said mushroom, right? Yeah. Have we already done this one? Yeah, this one smells like crap. Okay. I forgot about that one. Hi, Verona. Poor Reuben. He looks a little worse for wear this morning. He took it hard when his wife died and never did quite give up the drink. I think I know what ritual was performed at the stone circle. It all adds up. It was a summoning spell. Someone called to something across the void and tried to bring it here, and with the state of that body all torn to shreds, I'd say this succeeded. And then the gilded dendra. That really got me thinking. I found this in Dr. Worthing's bestiary, a little light reading for you. I'm headed to Griselda Forest again. The Sisterhood will know more. It has many names. Some call it the Woken Dendru, believing it to be related in some way to the deadly gilded dendra plant. Others call it the Night Stalker, the Miasma, or the Dread. But the most common name for it in the Shires is the Servant. You'll have heard of it in children's songs such as Keep the Fire Burning and Servant and Master. And there are hints of it in older stories, but nobody alive has seen it in the flesh. It is said that the dead ground northeast of Tibet, where nothing but black Digitus mortis grows, was caused when the servant last walked our lands hundreds of years ago. Digitus morbus, northeast of Tibet. Wide area of blackened ground here is known to the locals as Dead Man's Field. Dark mushrooms protrude from the soil, like fingers reaching out from the grave. Okay. Let's archive those and end the day. We're zooming! Except for when I get shit super wrong. Alright, everybody else sees that card as blank, right? Every day she attentively followed the teachings of the Arda. Every day she patiently performed the tasks given to her. Every day thought of the book itched away at the back of her mind. Maybe we use the glass. A secret uncovered is a secret no more. 2 miles north of Foxfield. Foxfield, 2 miles north. 3 ravens circle above, their caws and croaks cleaving the silent. An omen. I take what I came for and leave. have anything else to do right now. Oh, we got mail. One of your Oh, did she find out? In reference to your question the other day about Long Meg, I'm afraid I do not have an answer, but Calder Abbey has a wealth of knowledge on local lore. If you ever go there, the monks will request a plant from you, but they won't tell you what they want, a sort of test. They've never allowed me to look through their stacks. Simone. All right, we're going to Calder Abbey, which I know is over here. Small window opens within a much larger oak door. From the darkness within, a voice proclaims, only a friend may enter. Okay, we have, one of the early things we did was for friendship. Because we gave it to the guy to go try and talk to the sisterhood with. So I know it's one we've already made. Or identified, I should say. Problem is, I have no idea what it was called. Friendship, Fox button. We want Fox button. The hatch snaps shut and the oak door swings inward slowly without a sound. I am ushered in by a man wearing a plain brown robe. He nods silently when I ask about Long Meg and leads me through the abbey to a small library filled with scrolls and books. Without a word, he pauses for a moment surveying before selecting a scroll and handing it to me. Regarding Long Meg, there is a stone circle north of Undermere, right here. According to local legends, some hundreds, perhaps even thousands of years ago, a witch known as Long Meg lived nearby along with her daughters. They were wild, godless people who practiced evil magic until one night they went too far and Meg and her daughters were turned to stone. The tall stone that stands apart from the main circle is called Long Meg by the locals. Okay. So we need to water some plants real quick. So I don't see anything. I think we use the daughters as our starting point. Am I just dumping water? I think I was just dumping water there. So this is Long Meg. Start at Long Meg, south 3, east 2. The river is in its youth here, flowing swiftly through the rocks with a melodic gurgle. Among the tall grass that line the riverbank is a much more unusual-looking flower. Well, and we know what that is, too. Just go away. Golden light. There's this one, right? Hold on, I'm watching my video back. This one. Okay. Goldenrod. All right, that's what it was. Golden light. Sorry. Would you? Okay. Hi, Verona. All right, let me make sure that didn't dick up my recording. We're good. Sisterhood are trying my patience again. If the old Arda was around, but she's not. They've kept secrets for hundreds of years. If ever there was a time to share them, it's now. They know of a way to defeat this servant, some ritual or weapon or something. Their stubborn pride won't bring them to ask for help. Well, I won't sit idly by and do nothing. I'd better have a little chat with this new Arda, and I think I'll take some mountain astery with me. Promotes an aura of confidence and persuasiveness. The large cup-like flowers produce a stale, damp smell. Well, I mean, those look like cups to me. Musty old books? Oh, hell yeah. Yep, I know that smell. I'd wear cologne of that smell if I could. I have finished the designs you asked me to work on. Be very careful in wrapping these. Some of the glasswork is delicate, and I have taken great care transporting them. My lab equipment is finally here. I'll now be able to brew elixirs using ingredients from my plants. Okay. Made from the crushed petals of 3 distinctive plants. Well, that is absolutely this one. We don't know what that is yet. That matches this one. Maybe this? I don't know what happens if we fail. Okay, I wasn't confident on that one. I guess I'm admittedly not confident on any of them, but... I don't know, the first 2 looked right. This kind of looks right. Ooh, but so does this. That looks more right. Alright, I should probably stop just dicking around, huh? Okay, well, we at least now know that there's something to be done over there. Or with this stuff. Hopefully we'll get some more information on what the 3 distinct plants are. Or we could specifically select ones that work on memory. Dead, find peace. That's opening locks. Eye strain. Rejuvenative. Mind altering abilities. Antidote. Improves eyesight. Sleeping drought, energy boost. Friendship. Digestive. Poison. Dental hygiene. Short-term memory. But this is memory loss. Let me look at it again. I just want to use the hen check. Where is... Okay. Well, that doesn't look like any of the three of these. I have to imagine the picture here actually matters this time. Alright, we were at head check. Pain relief. Points towards a person. Aids with conditions of memory deterioration. Lady of the Summer. That's the drooping one, right? No. There we go. I mean, that could be one of these. Alright, so we were at Lady of the Summer. Curing afflictions of the heart. Lift curses. Maiden's sorrow. Prevents the mind from wandering, providing a focusing. That don't feel like is any of those. Bound to secrecy, that's not what we need. Decorative plant, hurts bare skin. Harder to be noticed. Confidence and persuasiveness. Ease gastric distress. I'm only checking the ones we've identified, so. Red Ebony is extremely rare. We've already used that, though. It doesn't mean it can't be used again. Presence of certain poisons. That's to release Swift Snare. The Shimmerlung doesn't really tell us anything about it. Commonly used in witchcraft. Greatly improve hearing. Stop souls from entering homes. Moving fungus. Repellent. Hair of the dog. Ease anxiety. Okay, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this one over here because I actually do think the Lady of the Summer is one of the things we need for this Baylox elixir. But I'm also just going to hope that we don't have all the information we need for it yet. I'm just going to reorganize those a little bit. All right, well, we wasted some time there, but I think it might save us some time later on. And what we'll do is as we go further in, we'll keep an eye out for memory affecting plants to kind of keep on a short list. Hi, Bethany. The new Arda wouldn't like me being here, but the forest is in danger. I spoke with Verona Green earlier. It's bad. If the danger has awoken, then it will come for us. We must place an offering at the altar of Arduina. Okay. Is that a river? 2 towns, a mountain. We've got a little jut out here, almost a straight line, jut out here. I don't really see anything that looks like that, though. This has a cross on it. Does that mean something? They both have crosses and 2 mountains near each other as well. Huh. I feel like this one we definitely need to find. But I'm gonna be straight with you. I don't see anything that reminds me of this at all. One town, another town to kind of the north right. Whatever we're looking for is, I think, in a mountain? Mountain with a town next to it. So like we have Grassimere here and Jack's Rake right there. But then there would be another mountain to our left, but there's some kind of dividing line here. We can't see the shapes of any of these mountains. It has to be water, right? If we got mountain on the left and the right, it has to be split by a river. Let me just make sure there's nothing. We've been doing really good on the map stuff, but now I just don't even see anything. I might just have to stare at this for a little bit. This is a fairly unique kind of curve here. It's almost like this is a head with a nose, chin. This is head, nose, no nothing else. What if it needs to be rotated? Like what we're looking at this north-south. What if it's not? And do these crosses mean something, or is it just drawing? Oh, wait. You see this? Right there. That, okay. That looks like the right thing. Mountain there, house there, mountain here. We need to go right there. Okay. I did not have to sit here for 20 minutes and edit all of it out. It seems Beth has been able to keep her fellow sisters away from this part of the forest, for now at least. The trees are thick here, old too. The altar seems to belong here, as much a part of the forest as the gnarled trunks and twisting roots. I must place an offering to the goddess Arduina. Shit, I should have read what we're doing. Ember Soul or Cauldry? Uses of Cauldry are not well known. Some say it has applications in dark magic, but this author has found neither substance nor specifics to back up those claims. Those who worship the huntress Arduina place the flower as an offering to ensure a successful hunt. It grows from a thin stem with small leaves. Okay. Embersol. Our other option is Embersol is thought to have protective properties. It is sometimes given as an offer to various deities in return for sanctuary. We want to protect the forest, right? Let's do the Embersol. Produces flowers with many petals. Watch out for the leaves, they're razor sharp. Okay, I remember something having said that recently. Those are spines. Like, I know one of these says something about the sharpness of the jagged leaves. I think we'll do one more today. I'm being harassed by loonies shouting about the redemption, saying they're going to set it free, whatever the hell that means. Well, they can take their seeds of whatever, woken something or other nonsense, and stick it where the sun doesn't shine. I'm not joining their damn cult. I just want to tend my garden in peace. I'm looking for some larkshine to drive them away if they ever come around again. Larkshine. Larkshine is a plant with a powerful defense mechanism. Releases stinging barbs triggered by a light touch. Pain is said to be unbearable and can last for several days. Sometimes confusingly called kidney flower, this is thought to be a reference to the kidney-shaped seeds held within the spiny pods that grow on this plant. It's got to be this, right? Okay. We had just looked at that one. I wasn't going to hem and haw on that. All right. Well, you know what? We did that one so quick. We'll move on to the next day and see about figuring out the card puzzle. In time, she learned that the sisterhood had secrets, or had she always known that? Had she come to them by chance, or had she sought them out deliberately? She wasn't sure, but by now she knew what she wanted, and she would do anything to get it. All right, well, this is going to be mountain heights. We need to line up the kind of holes in the punch card with the correct mountain heights. And we know 902 because we used that earlier. 803 is the old man. All right. The impressive ridgeline of the Crinkle Crags stretches across the full width of my vision. Days like today are worth being alive for. Colorful plant stands out amongst the moss. All right. Well, we will pick back up on day 11 next time. Thanks for watching. If you liked that video, go ahead and subscribe. If you didn't, please email me and tell me why.